Number 7, what is the best way to combine sentences 12 and 13? Okay, let's look at sentences 12 and 13 to figure this out. So there are two things we want to keep in mind on combined sentences: finding the most concise answer and also the answer that combines the right relationship of ideas between the two sentences. So 12 says, prior to this planet-wide dust storm, minor dust storms had periodically deposited a layer of dust onto the solar panels of the rover. 13 says, these, that is, I assume these dust storms, prevented the rover, from charging its batteries. Okay, that second part looks to be basically just an add-on idea, extra information about what the dust storms did to the rover. So it could possibly be, some kind of dependent clause, maybe even a participle clause here at the end. So I might look for something like, prior to this planet-wide dust storm, minor dust storms had periodically deposited a layer of dust onto the solar panels of the rover, comma, preventing it from charging its batteries. That's kind of what I'm going to look for. So let's go down and see if we can find an answer that matches that. A, preventing the rover from charging its batteries. Minor dust storms had periodically deposited a layer of dust onto the solar panels of the rover prior to its planet-wide dust storm. No, that's not quite right. Okay, I wouldn't put the parenthetical, the dependent clause up front like that. That's switching the order around. I don't think that's the most concise answer. B, periodically depositing a layer of dust onto the solar panels of the rover to this planet-wide dust storm. Prior to this planet-wide dust storm, minor dust storms had prevented it from charging. Now that just seems a little awkward and extra wordy. I don't think that's going to be right. C, minor dust storms prior to this planet-wide dust storm. Again, we're breaking it up parenthetically in the middle. We don't really need to do that. That's not the best style here. Minor dust storms prior to this planet-wide dust storm prevent the rover from charging its batteries because they had periodically deposited a layer of dust onto the solar panel. I mean, it is a result, but we don't really need to say that with the whole extra clause there. D, prior to this planet-wide dust storm, minor dust storms had periodically deposited a layer of dust onto the solar panels of the rover, comma, preventing it from charging its batteries. Yes, this is kind of how I expected it to play out. A dependent participle clause at the end of the main sentence, which was sentence 12, that first sentence. 13 was just extra information about the dust storms. D is going to be the correct answer for 7. It's the most concise presentation.